The timeline of John Wick 5 steers away from the worst way to reunite Keanu Reeves. John Wick 5 will depart from the previous narrative of the franchise, eschewing the most disastrous method of bringing Keanu Reeves back. The most current entry in the John Wick series debuted in theaters in May and received largely positive reviews from both reviewers and viewers. Lionsgate revealed that the plot for John Wick, Chapter 5 was actively being developed following the success of John Wick, Chapter 4. Although this is fantastic news, the way John Wick 4 ends raises questions. In the previous film, when Kane fatally wounded the title character, the assassin died on the steps of a Gothic church. But since Reeves is the focal point of the entire franchise, it is almost hard to make a fifth film in his absence. Producer Basil Iwinick disclosed in an interview with Screen Rant that John Wick 5 will adopt a different chronological strategy than the previous films, leaping forward in time. Because of this, Keanu Reeves' character may return without detracting from the emotional impact of the first movie. If the John Wick film series had continued, it would have been a terrible decision to bring back Keanu Reeves' character. The first 4 movies happened in less than 6 months, with the first 3 happening in less than a week. The death of the titular character would be minimized in John Wick 5 if the plot immediately brought him back to life. Time has allowed his death to have significance. Without a time jump, the franchise also runs the risk of growing boring because Wick would have went back to the same setting. Iwinick's report offers the franchise a positive direction going forward. There's a lot of indications that Keanu Reeves will be in John Wick 5, even if it seems like his character perished. This begs the question of how the character might make a cameo in the next film. Flashbacks are by far the most obvious approach for Reeves to make a comeback to John Wick. In a similar vein to the Dread Pirate Roberts in The Princess Bride, someone connected to Wick might usurp the title. There can be flashbacks in the film showing Wick teaching his heir. As an alternative, Wick might have staged his demise at the conclusion of John Wick 4. This would align with his wish to leave the hitman lifestyle, which was rendered unfeasible due to the blood oath of John Wick. Additionally, Bori King possesses the authority and means to assist Wick in staging his demise. This theory is further hinted to in the cemetery scene when King grins in response to a question concerning John's destination, heaven or hell. Years later, the character might be compelled to return from hiding in John Wick 5, bringing him back into the action.